And good morning, everyone. Welcome to 96 South Carolina. And I'm your host, Robert Hart, and we're here with 96 Live. We're going to be celebrating our festival season. It's in full swing right now. And before we get started and get into all the details, I just want to give you a little overview of the town in case this is your first time. Now, what we have here is a scale model of the town and the way it got started back in 1730. The building you see at the very back is called the Black Swan Tavern. It was a trading post, started in 1730. And from there, they added a livery stable and so on. They had skirmishes with the Cherokee Indians, so the British built a fort here. It's called Star Fort, which is our National Historic Site. And it also turned out to be the site of the first battle of the Revolutionary War in the South. Also, the longest siege of the Revolutionary War, which was 28 days. And believe it or not, there's still a tunnel left over from the Revolutionary War. The reason being was back then, the walls were 14 feet high and made out of dirt. They couldn't breach the wall, so their idea was to tunnel underneath the wall and blow them up, but they never quite got that far. So if you do come to town, it's a historic site. It's about a mile walk around the site. You can see the fort, the stockade, watchtowers, and the visitor center is that log cabin in the middle there. And they have about a 10-minute movie to give a lot more detail on the town. And but let's get back to why we're out here today. The whole county is having a big party, and they started off, but we're going to finish it. Now, today, what's going on in town, and we'll go outside in a minute, cross the street to the depot. And what they're having today is called the Bee Buzzin' Bike Tour. It's part of the Festival of Flowers. And there's a bunch of riders that will be coming through, and they're doing a 60, a 35 mile, and a 20 mile loop. And it's a beautiful summer day. It's a little hot, but that's the way they like it. They're used to it. And so when the riders come through, we'll talk with them. We're also going to talk with the site manager over at the depot. And we're going to talk with the volunteers that are helping out with the Buzzin' Bee Tour. Now, the Festival of Flowers is running over in Greenwood all month. But at the end of the month, we start our big party in our little town, and it's called the Festival of Stars. It'll be the 28th through the 30th of June. It'll be at the 96 Town Park. Starts Thursday at 6 p.m. And we'll have a kickoff concert with Jukebox 45 was scheduled, but I believe that's been changed. I'll give you more updates as we go along. It's going to be amusement rides, family night, and $15 limited ride wristbands, and the vendors will be there. Friday night at 6 o'clock, we'll start with Elevation. That'll be a band out in the park, and then we'll have rides and vendors too. Now, Saturday will be the big day. Start out at 10 o'clock in the morning, Main Street Parade. 12 o'clock, we'll have opening ceremonies. 1 p.m., we'll have Chris Turner. 3 p.m., Split Shot. 5 p.m., Trey Galloway Band. 7 p.m., D. White. And at 8 p.m., Tracy Lawrence, our headliner. And at 9:45, we'll have the fireworks display. From 12:30 to 3:30, we'll have an auto truck, tractor, and motorcycle show. We're also going to have a kids watermelon eating contest. That's at 2:30. And at 4:30, we'll have the hot dog eating contest. Now, we did have a catfish tournament last week as part of the Festival of Stars. As you can see, this is the t-shirt. They're for sale here. We also have our Festival of Stars t-shirts here for sale. They look pretty good. So you can come on down to the Visitor Center and get one. And now we're getting ready to move outside and talk with some of the organizers. Oh, yeah, before I forget to, at the beginning of July 12th through the 14th, that's when they're going to have the Festival of Discovery up in Greenwood. That'll be barbecue, blues, and music. That's another 3-day event. That'll be in the middle of July, and it's called Festival of Discovery. But anyway, we're going to take a step outside and see what's going on and talk with a few of the organizers and see what they have to say. Now, we're located on the square in 96, South Carolina. This is Highway 34, which goes straight through town. If you go this way, it's Greenwood, South Carolina. Go back this way, it'll take you into Newberry. Now, if you want to find the festival, you come down to this intersection, and on your right, you'll see the Hardee's. Go right behind the Hardee's there. That's the town park, and that's where everything will be happening. And I said that will be starting June the 28th. We're here at the intersection of Highway 248 and Highway 34. If you want to find Starfort, which I was just telling you about, come here, hang a left by this water fountain. You go down 2 miles and see the log cabin on the side of the road. You can't miss it. And you have a good time out there. Bring the family and walk the dog and just have a good day. Again, this is a little more information on our festival that will be starting on the 28th of this month. So it's coming up. Got about 20 more days before we kick off. And usually this little town of 2,000 swells up to anywhere between 20 and 30,000. So it's going to be quite an event. So if you're anywhere in the area, hopefully you can make it. And yes, you got it right. We are going to have Tracy Lawrence as the headliner. So we do expect a really good crowd. And I see the volunteers over here. And they're trying to hide from me already. Which is nothing unusual. Happens all the time. Like I said, the fun center of town, you got the gazebo, town clock, the water fountain, and the depot. This is where most things happen in town. And we're going to talk with the organizers real quick. Looks like they're bored right now. So,
good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
So, what is your name and what are you doing here today?
My name is Kelly Huff. I'm a committee member for the Bee-Buzz and Bike Tour, and we're here manning the first rest stop.
Okay, and who's your sister?
My name's Austin, and I'm an intern at the Chamber of Commerce, and I worked this rest stop last year, and so I'm back again this year.
Okay, welcome back. How many riders do you have this year?
Pre-registered, we had 118.
Okay. Any late sign-ups, or you don't know?
We were expecting anywhere from 10 to 20 late sign-ups. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you having fun yet?
It's a beautiful day. We're enjoying the sounds of the fountain and waiting for our riders to show up.
Yeah, they should be popping up shortly. So you think temperature's good for the race today? Or...
Right now it's good. Maybe later on in the day it won't be that good, but right now it's all right.
I hear you. Well, I'm going to step inside and talk with Barbara for a few minutes, and I'll be back. Thank you. And Barbara. We're going to talk with Barbara Conway. She's the site manager for the 96 Senior Center. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
All right, and what's going on here today?
We waiting on the bikers. They're going to be making stops in a little bit.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the Depot Cafe?
Oh, I am the site manager here at the Depot Cafe in 96, and that is the senior program and Meals on Wheels.
Okay, and what do you do with the senior program when they come in every day?
We do different kinds of activities. We do activities, and we have lunch. We have Bible study every Wednesday. We have a sermonette on every other Thursday, right here at 96.
And you do play cornhole.
Oh, they love cornhole and bingo.
Oh, okay.
They love cornhole.
I heard a rumor you might need some volunteers here.
Oh, sure. I always need volunteers to help with the activities, craft, Meals on Wheels.
Okay, if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they do so?
at 96 Depot Cafe. Its number is 864-543-4999.
Okay. And you need volunteers for Meals on Wheels and helping with the daily activities.
Yeah, especially activities.
Okay. So are you having fun today so far?
I am.
As long as I'm not riding a bike, I'm good. And here, the riders are just starting to show up.
Coming in
See,
right now.
I timed it just right. Yeah, the first riders are coming in. We'll see if we can get a few words with that. That looks like Mike.
Mike, already?
Yep. Okay, you got the first group of riders coming in. No.
Morning, people.
Morning.
All three of us.
Yes.
How you guys doing today?
Hey, Bob. All right.
We got a group of the orange cooler is actually Gatorade, and then the gray cooler is water.
Okay, I'm doing a live broadcast. Would you guys like to say a few words about how the ride is today, or?
Good morning, 96. Starting off great, but it looks like it's going to get warm.
All right.
Heating up a little bit, but I've never done splits like I've done in this first 10 miles.
I hear you. Morning.
Thank you.
So you guys having a good ride today? So I'm doing a live broadcast. Would you like to say a few words about the ride today, or?
Oh, it was a great ride. Had an easy, nice, steady rollout, and gradually picked up the pace.
Okay.
So it's a lot of folks stayed on with the lead group and early on in the beginning.
So how many people are behind you? Oh, you don't know.
We did one of the splits, so I split off at a 30. And
Okay.
A lot of folks went towards the 65.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, you didn't leave them too far behind. They're coming in. Morning. And as you can see, riders are coming in. They have about 115 riders that are coming. And so we're going to stay here a while and see if we can talk with a few more of the riders. In the meantime, again, like I said, we're going to have the Festival of Stars in town, 28th through the 30th. It's going to be at the 96 Town Park. Starts Thursday at 6 p.m. The kickoff concert with Jukebox. Scratch that. Jukebox 45 was canceled. I'll get back to you on a replacement. We're going to have amusement rides, family night. $15 is unlimited ride wristbands, and the vendors will be open. We got more riders coming, as you can see. Friday will be a concert in the park at 6 p.m. with E-Love Nation. Rides and vendors will be open. And they're supposed to have adult and children ride this year. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. But like I said, I'll get back to you with more details as we get closer to the actual date. Saturday will be the main event. And it'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning with the parade, which will come right down Main Street here. And say 12 o'clock we'll have opening ceremonies. 1 o'clock we'll have Chris Turner. 3 p.m. Split Shot. 5 p.m. Trey Galloway. 7 p.m. D. White. 8 p.m. we'll have Tracy Lawrence. Yes, you heard it right, Tracy Lawrence. And at 9:45 we'll have the fireworks display. From 12:30 to 3:30 we'll have an auto, truck, tractor, and motorcycle show. 2:30 we'll have a kids watermelon eating contest. At 4:30 will be a hot dog eating contest. And it'll be a fun day. And like I said, our small town of 2,000 usually swells up to between 20 and 30,000. And as you can see, there are bikers out on the road today. They're gathering here for a break, getting in the shade, getting a little juice in them, get their second win as they continue on. And see if we can get somebody to say a few words. So how y'all doing today?
Doing great. How about yourself?
All right. Would you like to say a few words about the race today?
It's hot. But it's a good ride.
Okay.
It's always good. It's beautiful out here.
There you go. Well, you guys just be safe out here. That's the main thing.
He's my spokesman.
Oh, okay.
It's
You're on.
I'm on. Yeah. We ride out here a lot. So
Oh, okay.
we're locals.
Okay.
We know the way.
All right. Boy, y'all got a good crowd coming out here
There's
today.
about 180 of us. But I think this would be a better ride in September.
I heard that. I agree.
I think September or October would be perfect, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Sounds a lot better.
Yes, sir.
And here comes the low rider.
Good.
How fast can you go on that thing?
I've had up to 45.
Oh, okay.
I need a bigger demo.
Is it more relaxing riding that way, or? Oh,
I'm paralyzed, so I don't have a choice.
oh, okay, okay.
So it's a lot more effort.
I hear you.
So much smaller than your leg.
Oh, okay. But you got up to 45? Oh, wow. Okay.
Not on this ride. On other rides I have.
Oh, okay.
This ride's a little flat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think I've only been up to 33 so far on this ride.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty good.
Bring me some water or some Gatorade? I'll take some cold water. Good. Thanks.
Okay, good.
Hi, Mike. You ready?
All right. And like I said, as you can see, there are quite a few riders out here. There's still more coming. There's 100-something riders today, so should be a good crowd of them coming through. This is their rest stop, and trying to stay out the way. So many people moving around now. But it's a beautiful day out here. If you're in the area, you can come on down and join us real quick. Probably be out here for another hour or so, I would guess, depending on how far back the rest of the pack is. And got a few more riders coming in right now. That's a beautiful day out here, though. It's not too hot yet, so. Looks like a good turnout.
Great turnout.
I don't know if we're going to have a big enough parking lot. This keeps up. How you guys doing this morning? All right. So how's the ride going today?
Wonderful. Little humid, but other than that, good.
Is that time of year? Morning. How are you?
Morning. Hi.
Morning. You want to say a few words about the race?
Wow. Awesome. Beautiful. Nice rolling hill. Not too bad. Not
Okay.
too hot yet. Great.
Can you pick the breeze up a little bit? That would be good, as long as it's chill.
I'm on it.
You're on.
So like I said, we got quite a few visitors today. They're coming through. So are you enjoying your ride?
Yes. Very good.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Got some great support out there.
So you'll do it again?
This is my second time.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm gonna be back.
All right. So like I said, as you can see, there's quite a crowd out here now. Riders. And here comes another bunch. Boy, this parking lot's going to be packed. So are you having fun yet?
Good time. Great turnout.
Yes, indeed. So like I said, these are all the riders of the Buzz and Bee Bike Tour. They have a 20-mile circuit, a 35-mile circuit, and a 60-mile. I'm not sure which one all these riders are on, because I think they do split off somewhere around here and take different routes. But like I said, as you can see, there is a crowd of them out here today. There is a good crowd of the riders out, and they're all having a great time. And like I said, it's not too hot yet, but it's definitely getting there. I would guesstimate that this might be about the first half of the riders, or maybe a little less. There should be quite a few more still coming. And we're going to stay here for a while until pretty much get most of the crowd out of the way. So like I said, don't forget, we're going to have our big Festival of Stars June 28th through the 30th. And that'll be at the town park. And we're featuring Tracy Lawrence. He will be the headliner this year. So we expect a really big crowd. So if you're anywhere in the area, or if you can make it, please come down and join us. The reason we're having it 28th through the 30th is because the 4th of July actually falls on a Wednesday this year. So we're having it the weekend before. But we're still going to have a great time. We're going to still have a really good party out here. And there will be lots of surprises this year. I'm sure it'll be a few very pleasant surprises. Now, in case you want more information on anything that I've talked about, you can go to my Facebook page, Greenwood Now, like the page. And as a special incentive, if you go to my Facebook page, Greenwood Now, you can also get a free $200 discount off your next vacation. That's good for airfare, car rental, hotels, cruises, and so on. So if you want a free vacation card, just go to my Facebook page, Greenwood Now. And like I said, you get more information on the town, get more information on the Festival of Stars, Festival of Flowers, Star Fort, anything that's going on in the area. I pretty much have it there, all in one spot for you. All right, thank you for riding. Y'all come back. Like I said, we've got quite a few riders out here today, as you can see. And the first big group's pulling out. I suspect this parking lot will fill up again shortly. And in fact, we got another bunch of riders coming in now, as you can see. Now, tickets for Tracy Lawrence can be purchased online. Like I said, if you go to my Facebook page, Greenwood Now, you'll find a link there to eventbrite.com, where you can buy tickets online for the Tracy Lawrence concert. And I'm not sure how many slots they have left, so I advise you to get them as quick as possible, because they do expect it to sell out. Like I said, it's a beautiful day out here, though. We got tons of riders just coming through now. Like I said, one group just left, and as you can see, the parking lot is filled up again, just about. So, but they all seem to be having a great time in good spirits. how you doing today?
How are you?
All right, having a good ride?
Thank you. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, it looks like you'd like to go that way. Around that way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. Some people go that way too, so I'm not sure which.
Well, those green arrows, what I'm
Oh, okay.
following, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to follow if we went that way.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Some people just like to go off course, you know?
They got the time.
That's right.
They'll find their way back eventually.
That's right.
So, are you coming to our Festival of Stars this year?
We haven't decided yet. We're having a big group of people over, so.
Well, you can bring the big
We
group.
might.
We're going to have 20,000 people. Our group is bigger than yours. You can come
That's
join
for
us.
Sure. That's for sure.
You ready?
But here's a flyer just in case.
Thank you,
So-
but I don't have a place to
All
put
right,
it.
either.
Oh, okay.
I can get the info
All right.
online. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning. How are you? Having a good ride?
Yes, sir.
All right. How you doing today? All right. You having a good ride? I don't know how that happens, but well, you got a good crowd out here today. How you doing today? All right, having a good ride?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good. So we're just gonna check out the riders there, trying to catch their breath and fuel up before they get back out on the road. So we'll give them a little break. But like I said, 28th through the 30th of June, we're gonna have our Festival of Stars here in 96, South Carolina. Now, I'll give you a little more background. Now, this building here is the 96 Depot, which is actually a train station in town. Back from the 1800s, I believe it's 1890 this building was put up. There you can see the platform there. And the walking trail that you see going through here was the actual rail bed that came through town. So it's a very historic town. It's been here a long time. Like I said, it started in 1730, and we're still going strong. Last few years, Main Street's finally started filling up with businesses again, so that's been good. And as you can see, we have various activities that happen around here from time to time. So we're just having a good time and enjoying the people. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, if you can come on down, we're here at the square in 96. Probably be out here about another hour or so. Have some more riders coming in. And this ride is part of the Festival of Flowers, the Buzzard Bee Bike Tour. And these riders do a 20, a 35, and a 60-mile loop. And we're at one of the rest stops. The easiest way to catch up with them and get a word or two with them as they come in. And as you can see, they're still coming. So if you're driving through the area today, please watch out for these guys and be careful. And here comes there comes a big bunch of riders now.
Right.
Well, these are for sun, and then if you wet them,
Yep, here comes the big crowd. And they're going to keep going. Oh, they're hardcore. They're going to keep going. Okay.
Hey, how are you? I am. killing
Wow,
it there.
they're hardcore. They just kept going. Okay.
I burned a few matches already.
They're probably with the 60.
Oh, okay.
They got 2 more rest stops later down the road if they want them.
So the left is the short route. That's the one that Danny wants to take. Doing the 55? That was our first split. We have like 3 splits in the 55.
And how are you today?
That was a group of
Good, how are you doing?
All right. Having a good ride?
So far, so good.
All right.
I'm staying upright.
There you go.
Michael.
There goes some more riders. They're just zipping on by.
Are y'all doing the 55 though? You know there's a secret sentry though, right? Yeah, so if you go to Juki's, when you get to the next aid station, you make a right. Instead of making a left, you stay on the 55. You just come back towards 96.
They're going to try to let these guys catch their breath for a few minutes because it's hot out here. And now, also, they do have a lot of extra good support. They got guys on bikes out here, like the guy there. He rides with the crowd and helps get them through the traffic. And here comes another bike in. He's helping out. So, that says quite a good turnout for the Festival of Flowers. Buzzin' Bee Bike Tour. And like I said, good group of riders today. And so far they're having a great time. Oh, yeah, okay. And like I said, if you want more information about anything that I told you about, you can go to my Facebook page, Greenwood Now, and get a free $200 discount off your next vacation. It's Greenwood Now. My name's Robert Hart. I do most of the broadcasts from this little town when we have a parade or event like this or a festival. Usually out here doing YouTube mostly. But today I just decided to do Periscope. It's been a while, and I'm just getting warmed up for festival season. So we'll be back on for the next few weeks, giving you more updates about what's going on. And my throat's starting to get a little dry now, so I think I'm going to just sign off. And I'm your host, Robert Hart. And like I said, if you need any more information, go to the Facebook page, Greenwood Now. Greenwood Now for more information. And I'm your host, Robert Hart. I'm signing off for now. Bye-bye.
That's where the last sag stop is. So I mean, you can actually see the tent.